called on them YouTubers. Let's get ready. We got content. Hold on. He definitely gonna cooperate. And he's gonna tell them people everything they want to know.
What's poppin', everybody? Back with another video. In this video, we got Wack100. He's in the Good Burger room, and they're talking about DJ Envy and Cesar Ponzi scheme, alleged Ponzi scheme, real estate Rico, and potentially lawsuits coming down on the Breakfast Club. And he talks about Tony the Closer. Let's get into this. Let's play the clip.
Yo, did they arrest Envy yet?
Nah, they didn't arrest Envy. They got his partner though.
Yeah, Envy
Definitely
gonna.
got his partner.
Envy gonna. Envy.
He said he ain't had nothing to do with it. He cooperating and everything.
He said he ain't doing what?
Wait,
Cooperating.
did you hear what his lawyer said?
Well, here's the thing with Envy. He got a conspiracy that he can't get out of. And I'm waiting for all them people that's suing Dude and Envy. They gonna sue the Breakfast Club and the radio station in a minute.
There go
They
bang.
said
Because
the Fed swept through one of the offices and took a couple electronic devices.
I'm gonna tell you why. They supposed to monitor what's promoted up there. And I think because it was Envy and Envy was just bringing his business partner, they didn't trip it. Now, people are going to say, well, it was promoted on the Breakfast Club, so we found it to be believable. Envy got a conspiracy coming. See the way you look at it, bro.
Hey, that's why businesses don't allow solicitation for that reason.
Exactly.
Yep.
Bro.
You go in front of a business corporation and it'll be a sign on the door, no solicitation. And that's what Envy was doing on
He
the
was
radio
solicited on
station.
that on the Breakfast Club, which is,
Yep.
and that's where it's gonna get a little ugly at.
Well, Envy is claiming he's a victim.
Nah.
Yeah,
Well, see,
he's
this
saying
is.
he's a victim because he lost 500 million or something like that.
Ain't Envy trying to cooperate against his boy?
Hold on. He definitely gonna cooperate. And he's gonna tell them people everything they wanna know. See, it's one thing to show you sent money out, but watch this. If you sent money out after money came in from the play, what that mean? I made $1 million, Caesar give me $1 million, and I give Caesar back 500. What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? You reinvested money that you got from the dude from the play.
Yeah, that's a Ponzi scheme.
So he gonna be DJ Tweety Bird.
I want to know how that
But
even
that ain't
talk
even the
Envy into
ugly
getting
part.
down with the.
That ain't even the ugly part. What's ugly is, Tony ain't even went there yet. I told him not to go there, but he gonna go there. The ugly part, y'all, Uptown, you in here, is when they come out that some of them funds that was accepted didn't come from the bank, didn't come in form of a wire, and didn't come in form of a cashier's check.
Oh, that's nasty work.
Now you talking some whole other. And see, y'all remember I told you this. If Envy do too much on the Caesar boy, Caesar gonna tell the truth. And when he tell the truth and say, well, those people came through, boom, and they dropped off, and boom. This is why certain people went to Envy to expose, because they didn't want to expose it because of what they dropped off, how they dropped it off. You understand what I'm saying? This finna take a turn.
They got Envy as individual one.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, Envy my guy, but he in the middle of some, bro. This finna take a turn, bro. It's finna take, that's when it's gonna get ugly. That's when it's going to get ugly. When that come out that it's 3, 4, 5 M's, you know, motherfucker Al Capone style, you know, that ain't accounted for, that went through these hands, it's gonna get ugly.
The real estate Rico.
It's gonna get ugly, bro.
They asked was he cooked earlier. I don't know. This dinner might be done already.
Oh no,
Overcooked.
bro, it's a whole nother side to this. It's a whole nother side to this. Now, did Envy know the ins and outs or whatever initially? I don't know. But what I do know is this, and Uptown helped me with this. Were any of the buildings ever complete?
I think one or two they heard. I'm not Uptown, but I heard him Eric say one or two. I think.
Because if none of the buildings was complete, or it's been 20 or 30 buildings that it's been transactions about, Envy, at what point in time was you going to inquire about the construction of the building?
That mean if you gave him the money and you ain't check the money or the buildings, you ain't had no intentions on. You just wanted to launder your money.
This is when it's starting to get a little crazy.
And see,
So
that's what I
you
was
you
saying.
mean to
Oh, go
tell
ahead.
me you brought him money, 500,000 in 2020, another 500,000, I'm just throwing that, in 2021. Then you brought him 800,000 in 2022. But yet, why did you bring him the second money if the mother building from the first money was never complete.
And you never seen a dividend payment yet.
That's when it's gonna get ugly. And I'm gonna be real. It took them what? About 3-4 months? How long they been floating in the media?
About at the earliest, I would say like 6 months.
It took them. Now here go the thing. Who picked it up? The feds.
Yeah.
It took them 6 months for the feds to pick them up. What that mean? They didn't did their homework and find what they needed.
Ben did the homework.
It was
They've been laying on him for a
it was
minute.
nasty work.
This where I was talking about what the Ponzi. I mean, not the Ponzi. The investors, the new investors that got a lot of that EDD and P money,
Oh
because a
no, no,
lot of
no!
them
I'm with you with that. And you know where they came from? You know where a lot of them came from?
from envy.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah, what I'm saying is what's going to happen on their end is they got that money that
I damn
who's
sure
to
got
say
some work.
everybody got $400,000 out of PPP or EDD legally. So now they're going to say, all right, you got scammed out of 400. Where you get the 400 from?
It's hard to
But wait,
believe.
hold on though. But this the thing. A lot of them can't show that. Them EDD wasn't supposed to have 400. That come from 20 cars getting hit every day. They wasn't. They can't show
That's
that.
what I meant by the money coming in from the endemic funds. The one girl they label her client EB. She looked like she ain't never had $20 in her life. Where you get 400,000? That's the extra part, because now you gonna put these people in the crooks, and they gonna really go like, where you getting it from? I got it from here. I did this. I put this. A lot
See,
of
but a
people ain't do
lot of
that
them
shit
people,
themselves.
see, she's a bozo. And she was supposed to deal with that a whole nother way. You can't come out to the forefront if you know you're in violation.
And
Because
that's the
bitch, now they gonna say you gave them what? Where you get it from? Oh, we got you on 10 other crimes. You got 10 other charges. You was the one with them cars over there. That's you. Where you like? What is she talking about? She shouldn't. Like you can't. You know what I'm saying? If I rob a bank and I bring 200,000 of the bank robbery money, I can't come outside talking about nothing.
and that's where it come to play on this side of town, because a lot of that dude, his clients was just scrapping and scraping and trying to get that money, and when they got it, and then they ran. Feel bad for all the people that used their money for that, and then went and said and thought they was going to get some justice because they're not thinking right. Because now you got to
So how
show
many properties do they got that this did he actually go and buy?
who Caesar and them.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, because they've been doing this. Not they ain't just start. They've been doing this for years, and that's the thing. No, they was all
Yeah, he did it with a bunch of other. He did it with a bunch of other stores.
but Envy always kicked it that him and Caesar was always partners, and Envy always that's the way. That's the one thing that he don't have an out on. He always get on there and say he been doing real estate for a long time, so he can't play I didn't know, because they gonna show different clips saying, here you go, saying that you jumped into real estate at this time, you jumped in real estate at that time. So if you got 2 years of real estate and you know certain things about profit and loss, you know about when you getting your money, why this building not done, you know
But
about why she ain't
Caesar,
up the coast.
Yo,
Caesar
Wack,
was
yo,
using
Wack.
the
To
same
answer your
properties
question, they
though.
had 1,100 properties. 1,100.
Nah, he was using the
Jesus.
same properties to different investors. He would use the same property with several different people
Oh, so
and
he was
sell
selling
the
the same
same
shit.
deals.
Oh,
Yeah.
he in trouble. The was flipping. He was using the same property to
To
get
sell the different.
same
The bait and
Oh,
switch tactic. You know what I'm saying?
oh, that in trouble.
But
I think that, but the boy been in jail before, right?
Yeah, he got on the.
you know, the
Yeah,
reform
he
thug
said
He
investor.
said his mentor he met in jail, and he showed him how to do real estate.
he showed him the game.
Then no, yeah, no, the season said on the Breakfast Club when he was in jail, he met the guy that showed him how to
He
do real
learned
estate.
how to be a better crook, Wack.
Oh, that
He
was
learned.
smart.
He said
He
it in
learned.
jail. I'm gonna find the clip. He
He
said
learned it in jail how to be a better crook.
Cause
Yup.
that's what usually happens.
But I tell all the
Envy is an
time, I
idiot.
say, bro, whatever get rich quick scheme you learn in jail, it's a million try to before you. That's why
That's a
they in
fact,
jail.
Wack.
I tell that
in
all the
jail.
time,
I'm
bro.
cool. If it's like Wack, you had got on here and said about something in Detroit where you had 23 properties for a certain bag. That's the type of shit that makes sense. Not no, all right, yo, I got 12 properties. If you give me this, you get to get on it. No, I don't want to get on it. I want the deed. I need all of it. I don't want to be on it with 15 of it that I don't know. And we ain't on the LLC together. We just because we say we know you. You
Hey,
crazy.
but Wack, if this wouldn't have
That's
been
why they
so greedy and just slowed the down and did it right, you think he could have just did it right and slowed I'm just really want to know.
He wouldn't have
Yeah,
made as much money. He would have never, but it would have been right. He would have been doing it right. He could have, in the long run, would have been better because look what's
but the way
happening now.
Wack kicking it was he was doing it right, and then he flipped it into
But
a
you're not
Ponzi.
hearing about
Anyway,
everything
you
else
put
though. Now,
Ponzi, if
but
you
look
define
at the money laundering comes in too because of the fact that the people on the street, the people we don't know about that was funneling their money through this month. These motherfuckers are the ones that are also questioning the money. Where's the money at? And
you
those
got
are
to
the
show where
people
that
you
bank
don't want to play.
came from.
You don't want to play with because they ain't gonna take this. Oh, he just going to jail and that's it. Nah, they said some of these motherfuckers want their money
Yeah,
back.
but how you gonna get your money back if you got to show them where you got your money from? If you
Hey,
invested 100 grand, where you get the 100? Let me just ask you a question. Well, where you get 100 from? Oh, out the bank. Unless you can show that you went and borrowed it from the bank to go invest with them dudes. Yeah, but if you said if it was in the bank and you just pulled it out and you don't got no visible means of income, no job, you got to figure it out from there. That's a whole nother problem.
That's another problem they would deal with after they deal with the first problem, which is the money laundering. I don't think they would deal with that all at once and say, well, where'd you get that money? Nah, I don't think that's how it works.
I think he even lied to his wife because she out here in public talking about the investors are going to be made whole. So if that's the case, then give them their money. Obviously, you don't have it. So he even lied to his wife or got her lying on his behalf. So
Getting her
the
lined up to go
Oh
to
money's
yeah,
jail
he
gone.
too.
And
definitely
the
lied.
boy was
I
She
running
seen
getting
that.
around.
lined up to go to jail too. You
He
mean?
was running.
He
He was running around
But did you
spending the
peep the
money.
next answer?
Lying to
You know,
everybody,
Dom,
nigga.
she going to that going right to jail too. She gonna go right with him.
She's cooked right with that. Everybody's cooked.
But see, when they started digging on her, like not digging on her, but like digging into the response she gave when she said all the investors gonna get her money back. She said, "Oh, you just gotta ask Caesar. You gotta talk to Caesar about that." So everybody putting it back on Caesar.
So I totally agree with Wack. This is going to get very ugly, especially since Cesar just jumped on IG Live about a day ago and started talking about, he wasn't supposed to talk. His lawyers told him not to say anything, but he went on a 24-minute rant about how he doesn't owe all these people money. He only owes some other people money. And then he starts talking about how DJ Envy is not a victim. He's his business partner. This is where him and Envy is going to clash because DJ Envy is trying to go with the narrative that he's a victim and Cesar did him wrong too in the real estate Ponzi scheme. So which one is it? Is Envy a victim here or he's a business partner? Then Cesar, it seems like Envy's gonna rat Cesar out and tell them every detail to the whole Ponzi scheme operation, which is gonna bring up more problems because a lot of these investors, it's gonna be a money trail where it's like, where did you get $500,000? Where did you get $400,000? Some of these people got all that money, who knows how? We're not gonna speculate, but I'm just saying, just like Wack said, this could get very ugly, And once again, shout out to Tony the Closer for exposing this whole Ponzi scheme. And at the end of the day, Tony the Closer is going to be, get a lot of the credit for breaking his story. But yeah, I gotta agree with Wack on this. This is going to get very ugly for Envy and Cesar. And it was kind of weird. Like, it doesn't seem like Cesar is remorseful or cares, about the people that he scammed. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way seeing him hop on IG Live like that. That's not going to be a good look when it comes to the court system, the feds investigating, and yeah, it's gonna be all bad. Now, I do think DJ Envy is going to get off. I don't think he's going to get charged with scamming people, but I do agree with what 100 Squad was saying. It's going to be soliciting. He was on Breakfast Club almost a whole year plus promoting this guy Cesar, talking about his real estate business. Countless clips that keep popping up on Twitter of Envy talking about the whole play. Like, he's talking about the whole Ponzi scheme and alleged Ponzi scheme. So I don't know how he's going to shake this and be like, I didn't know nothing was going on. I'm a victim here. That's going to be a hard sell. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you on the next one. I'm out.